All right, let's run through today's trade. Right now, I'm on the ES chart, and we're on bar replay mode, and we're just kind of coming into London. Our end of London started New York. So this is at 9. This is the 9:30 candle close. So going into today, we were like super range bound. So as you can see here, still off true Asia, recovery through London, but if you can see here, this orange shaded area, this is trading inside the Asia range. So I really wanted nothing to do with price action while it was in this zone. What I was looking to see, and my bias was totally neutral, to be honest with you. I just wanted to see higher time frame liquidity get taken out before I made any decisions. So that higher time frame liquidity, well, there was, as you can see here, we have all these resting highs up here, but not only do we have those resting highs, we also left both on ES and NQ. I had this yellow circle highlighted as a draw. But if you look here, we actually have a small new week opening gap, and this purple shaded area is a volume imbalance that we left on Sunday night market open. So I said, let's just see how price plays. Hopefully we reach this zone. And I was kind of easy for it to go either way. Like down here, we have these relative lows, like these relative equal lows at Asia lows. So if we wanted to come down and take this, I might have actually looked for longs if we saw a decent reaction off it. So I was open. I just wanted to see which either side of liquidity got hit, and then make a decision once we see price react to that. So market opens, we get an aggressive rise up to that first area liquidity I circled out, as you can see here. So at this point, I'm just looking to see if we get a reaction. Bang, that's a reaction. So with this reaction, these gray shaded areas are 15-minute fair value gaps. So even with this, and it being Monday open, price can be it can be jumpy, and even with, like, as we saw, as much as we saw the strong impulse up, we got an impulse back down, and like, I don't know at this point in time yet, it's far too early to say if this is a proven reversal. Really what I was looking to see is a 5-minute close or a 15-minute close through either of these gaps. So this is more, this is what I was looking to see. And then it was, what time is this? Yeah, this is 9:55. I put a limit order right here. My limit order got tagged, and my sell order was down here at the relative, these relative equal lows down here. And yeah, we got right there. We were out of the trade in like 30 minutes. Yeah, there's not much else to say here. This is about as textbook as it gets. Could I have left runners? Possibly. That's not really my style. Especially if I'm getting anything close to a 2R, which I was here, I'm more than happy to take that, but no partials and just let the trade go. But we had the prior daily low down here, which, let me see, I think we ended up tagging it. But like, again, that's just not my style. It's understandable if someone wants, because we did close with quite a lot of momentum through here. I could see if you did have a more of an active management style, going for a trailing your winners. But yeah, that's not my style. And yeah, super happy with today's performance. It was about as textbook as you get. Just the trade itself. When I was setting my stop loss, I'll show you how I calculate that. It's quite simple, really. If we look here, this is a 15-minute chart. So when we get this close through here, as I said, I'm always kind of looking for the points that I know we've truly at that true invalidation point. And for me, it was the top of this candle here. So then it was above these two fair value gaps. So I knew if price came all the way back up here, we were probably going to see a reversal, because we actually did leave a lot of equal highs up here, so a reversal wasn't out of the card. So yeah, it was just this candle extreme here is where I chose my stop loss. And this candle close here, or where is it? This next one. All right, my entry was here. As you can see, we drove right down to my TP. Yeah, it was super clean. You know, this is what you like to see. Like last week was the last 2 weeks actually. Mondays have been awesome. And typically I do larger size Tuesday through Thursday, and we've just been getting chopped up midweek. If you actually look at the higher time frame here, it's really gross. Like look at this for range band. It is just rough. That's why until we break out of, like I'll go to the daily, it's a clearer picture. We're right now back at the same price we were at on October, like towards the end of October. We've just been trading inside of this range. We will eventually either break up or break down. We could easily break down to this 200 SMA, which also is lying at an 886. We do have lots of liquidity still sitting below here, so that's not out of the cards. We also have this resting liquidity here. I think a lot's going to depend. This week we got NVIDIA earnings. And at this point in time, they're really dictating the direction of the market. If they keep beating like they've been beating, I see no reason why we just cannot keep going higher. But yeah, great start to the week. I'm going to be very careful going into midweek this week. Just the market's going to be on pause until NVIDIA announce what the hell they're doing. And if you actually see here on this daily time frame, I just kind of noticed it as I'm talking right now. This 50 simple, as you can see, we've just been motoring above it for the most part, and it's a bit of back and forth here. But this is actually quite bearish to come up, test this, and immediately reject so aggressively. If NVIDIA don't produce the results, I see no reason why we won't sell off down to here. As you see here, there's a volume imbalance. Let's actually take a look at SPX while we're at it, see how that's looking. Sometimes you can see, yeah, so there's a volume imbalance down here too. It's a mirrored chart, but not only do we have a volume imbalance down here, we also have a gap on the charts here too. So there's lots of reasons to see a retrade. Again, I don't think that we might actually see if that retrace going into earnings. Because even if you look at all these stacked lows here too, it's a lot of reasons to draw lower. Going into pre-NVIDIA earnings, anybody who's trying to build a large position, they're going to drive price down here. There's a ton of liquidity resting here, and then if NVIDIA do well, that's where you can see a pop, reverse, take out all this resting liquidity, and then we have a 1618 expansion up here, which we will drive straight into with momentum, all going well with NVIDIA.